Watkins Glen in America is the site for rounds 9 to 12 of the British Sim Racers Winter Series in the Mazda MX-5 here on Apex Racing TV and also on iRacing Live, possibly at least anyway. My name is Andrew Woodhouse and I'm joined by Alex Simpson as usual. Adam Bass off to the football to see Villa get destroyed by Leeds United. Alex, possibly MX-5's destroyed tonight for us.
I think we're going to see one or two, that's for sure.
Watkins Glen, in all seriousness, it always provides some fantastic racing. We've got the classic boot layout, and Alex, I believe, if I'm right, I believe this is your favourite layout of this circuit, isn't it?
Classic boot, yep, absolutely love this. So, good opportunity for many an overtake around here. Fast flowing track. You've got some tough corners that you've got to deal with in the setup for the car. So yeah, this is a great one, and I think we'll see a lot of fun tonight, a lot of fun racing out there, so wheel-to-wheel action.
What do you like about this layout compared to some of the others of Watkins?
I just think always the bus stop's a bit meaningless, doesn't really need to be in there or anything else like that, so just makes that straight a little bit shorter. Really, the long straight really opens up good overtaking. And the cup circuit is just generally a little bit too short. I think for maybe like a skip barb or something like that with the sort of like the eliminator race thing that we did way back in the day with the 2K series. It was perfect for that. That's kind of what it was, just a big fat draft fest. So great for that. But yeah, I think when you want to do some proper racing, the classic circuit is always better. Classic boot guys.
Just take the MX-5s a fair amount of time to get round here. Actually, we're seeing times in the 2 minutes 5, 2 minutes 6s. So it's not going to be a short. It's not going to be a short lap here. 15-minute races, of course, and we've seen some very, very exciting action so far in this series with lots of different winners so far, which is great. 45 cars on hand tonight, and 4 races, of course. As usual, about 2.5 minutes left of qualifying, and you see a lot of the drivers jockeying for position, trying to get a good qualifying lap in. And again, Alex, it's pretty difficult actually, isn't it? Because you easily get held up here.
You're right, you can do, but I think actually generally people are trying to get into the draft. I think that's the key thing. If you can get about a second back, you pick up the draft quite nicely and try and close that up. But like you say, somebody catch him wrong in that infield section, and it is going to cost you a lot of time.
Jackie Lotterman just lost it at the. Get the corner after the carousel, I forget its name, but he lost it there into the wall. That's his qualifying over.
Yeah, I believe they call that one the shoot.
The shoot, that's the one. Daniel Hunt, what a time he set, Alex. Half a second quicker than anybody else so far.
Yeah, amazing time. So could be a case of like we were saying, just caught the draft absolutely perfect. You want to catch it, but you don't want to be slowed down by it. So
we do go on about the slipstream in here and the quality of racing that we get every time pretty much we come here, but it's a very technical circuit this as well, isn't it? A lot of more difficult corners than you would imagine.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of camber around this circuit as well that people don't appreciate, so some you can lean into the camber, and like where we're looking right now when they rejoin the cup circuit, a lot of adverse camber around there as well. The car has a natural habit of wanting to get a little bit loose, especially as from the rear end as they come up and over the crest. So it's not an easy track. People just think, it is easy because it's all high speed, but actually there's lots of little things that you can do around this circuit to gain you that extra sort of half a tenth here, half a tenth there, and that's basically what Daniel's done right now.
A couple of slow hairpins there as well, which, like I say, are going to make the traction quite interesting. Let's see then if Daniel Hunt can improve on his time. Comes across the line, over to the inside, and no, he doesn't improve, so I think
a slow lap. I think he's perhaps drafting his teammate. No, he's going to pick up the draft of his teammate, I think.
So that must have been some kind of maybe just cooling off the tyres a little, possibly.
Yeah, it could be setting them up. Maybe I'm not sure who that is just ahead of him right now, but perhaps they just drafted him for a lap or something like that. So.
With 45 cars, you do get quite a few traffic jams around this circuit, and we are seeing that out there tonight. Of course, Alex in this car overtaking, it's proven to be fairly easy. So, really, qualifying, yes, it's important, but it's more important almost to avoid any potential danger at the start rather than really taking the lead and holding it.
I think you're right there. I think that first lap, we're definitely going to see quite a few position changes going up that sort of back straight into the carousel. And I think generally if you can get within a half a second, you've got a good opportunity to get by as well. So you're right. You're not going to scamper away very, very quickly here unless there's a lot of battling going on behind. So be a tactical race, I think, as well, especially if you're in sort of a battle for the lead, or just a battle when you're sort of second or third car in the group. When to make your move. I don't think you want to be leading going into the final lap if somebody's right on your tail. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Who's going to go for it early, or are people going to wait to the final few laps to try and make their moves?
It's fairly similar to what we saw last week at Spa, isn't it, really, in that it is going to be fairly tactical, and you are going to have to plan the overtaking moves well. We saw drivers last week making moves into La Source and getting absolutely eaten once they got through the Camel Straight. So yeah, same
Daniel Wynn as well.
Here.
Yeah, Daniel Wynn, sorry, so he doesn't improve, but he doesn't need to.
Someone who did improve was Ash Sutton, up to second place. 205.5 for him. 10th and a half off Daniel Hunt. I think he'll be fairly happy with that. Sutton improving in this car. Andreas Katz is a driver, Alex, who showed really blistering pace in the first couple of rounds. However, half a second down here, doesn't have any slipstream to speak of, and that's probably why he's pulled that one into the pits.
Yeah, pulls it up nice and early. Yeah, you're right, been very, very quick. And he was quick in practice as well, looking at his times in practice. So I don't think Dan Hunt's going to run away with Ash. I think Katz is going to be right there. Dries Neath as well, looking good, as he was last week as well. So he's top 5, all very, very close. On Melroy picking up a bit of pace, currently sat provisional 5th as well. So he seems to just be putting in good performances in this car as well, getting up to speed. So we did say it was going to take some of these drivers some time to get fully up to speed into the car. Completely different to how it drives, like the Kia Optima. So front wheel drive versus rear wheel drive, and we'll see this week as well whether or not they give each other a little bit more room, because that seems to be the cause of a lot of issue out there right now in the first few weeks. Is they're battling hard and expecting to be able to save the car like they could the Kia, but the Mazda just biting them at the moment.
Well, how many times have we seen when we've come to this circuit, everyone gets around turn 1, it's largely okay, and then there's a problem between turns 1 and 2, or up the hill at the top of the S's section, and we're looking to avoid that today. Okay, the starting order then for round 9 of the iRacing MSA British Sim Racers Touring Car Winter Series is as follows. Daniel Hunt on pole position, 205.379. Ashley Sutton alongside him on the front row. Katz in 3rd, as we mentioned, and Dries Neath in 4th. Diogo Melro 5th. 6th, Andy Shields. 7th, Michael Blake. 8th, Jackie Lotterman, who actually crashed in qualifying but did set a great time before that. Lee Berridge in 9th. Michael Hall in 10th. Pete Newman in 11th, with Lewis Bibby in 12th. Richard Gore 13th, and 14th for David Baker. Selin Chepelevsky is 15th, with Forsten Matern alongside him. Stefan Hoog 17th, 18th Stuart Atkinson, 19th Laura Bond, 20th Matthew Webb, Craig McLeod Evans 21st, Robert Graham 22nd, Mark Woodhouse 23rd, 24th Cesaro Rizzo, 25th Kip Stevens, 26th Anna McNally, 27th Lauren Murray, then Steve Richardson in 28th and John Watson in 29th. Jason Greenfield 30th, with Peter Van Gool in 31st, Andrew Whitehead in 32nd, Gareth Hickling 33rd. Are we anywhere near the start, Alex? I can't see.
Very near.
Very nearly.
Nathan Davidson, Smolenski to get to the grid.
Okay. I'll hold that here.
Yeah, we saw it all on screen. Too many cars to cover. That's a massive grid as well. Where are we? 46 cars. Humongous, I was going to say. Let's get it out there.
We did grid up somewhat early last week, didn't we, as well?
Yeah.
Which caught us by surprise. Could have run down the names by now.
Yeah.
Here we go, it sounds like. No, maybe not. Maybe it is the 2 minutes.
10 seconds. Yeah,
Whenever you don't anticipate the 2 minutes, it's the full 2 minutes.
There's one. Just waiting to Nathan. I guess he's going to start it from the pits, or he's going to miss this first one. Here we go then, Andrew. Over to you.
Here we go indeed, my friend. 15 minutes at Watkins Glen. It's green now. Decent start from Hunt, not a great one by Sutton. Katz comes alongside Sutton, and he's probably going to second place into the first corner. Daniel Hunt turns it in, comfortable for him. Then Katz, then Sutton, then Nice, then Melrose, then Lotterman. Let's see then this bottleneck that we'll get. The 3 or 4 wide in the middle. We've seen many accidents here over the years in Indy cars, in touring cars.
3 wide, a bit further back. Oh, that's tough, but I think everybody's got through so far. House up the top of the hill looking. That's usually where we see the second one. So great driving from everyone. Sutton with problems dropping.
One thing with the oh, off goes Katz and into the wall, and this could be the big one. Over goes Katz. He's flipped up and over. And Michael Blake is rolling, and the yellow flag is out. We have a safety car here at Watkins Glen, and I think that's just about the right decision because it definitely helped a lot of those drivers at the back. What happened there, Alex? I'm not sure.
It looks like Katz just got in front with the draft, but then... I'll tell you what, actually, I think Hunt didn't give enough time. They got the call to say he was clear. He wasn't clear. He knocked Katz in the rear, sends him straight into the wall. Race over for a few drivers out there, but pretty poor. Man, yeah. Pretty poor on Hunt's part, I have to say. You know, you need to give a little bit of room, don't you?
The bad misjudgment, excuse me, of someone with so much experience like Daniel Hunt. Most drivers did really, really well to avoid it. Katz actually nearly ended up at the carousel. He rolled and barrel rolled that far. But now we have a safety car situation.
That was pretty impressive, actually. He just kept going and going and going. Poor old boy was probably holding that escape key for a long time, realising it was game over. But yeah, never really took effect. So,
tell you what, if he was in the old VR headset, he'd have been in trouble, wouldn't he, with that one? Dear me, have you got an onboard shot just for fun?
Yeah, let's see what we can do. We're going to be a while, aren't we, with this safety car? So.
We will. With a 2.5 minute lap, and we're going to have probably 2 laps behind the safety car.
You think you need a little bit further. Oh, we're going to catch it, I think, at the wrong time. I know you always like a gyro. Let's see how the gyro looks on. Oh, God, yeah. Here we go. We'll get it this time.
Have a look at the gyro.
But yeah, so we are on board, so we can see it. So Katz obviously gets the run, gets the draft, and he's just on the outside line. He's not done anything here. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be leading going into this corner. All of a sudden, just boom! Just gets hit from behind. It's like, oh, God. And then around she goes. Oh, God. What is going on?
And I'm looking at the other angle as well, the regular view. It is just track, sky, grass, track, sky, barrier. And he's just holding the wheel. He's just hoping and praying there's anything left of that MX-5. But the answer, unfortunately, sir, is no. There's nothing left. Which leaves Dries Nice in the lead. He'll be very happy with that. Jackie Lotterman is second. What's happened to Daniel Hunt?
Well, Daniel hit him and checked up instantly. I don't really know. Perhaps he was just ashamed of what he did.
He's got damage, actually. He's got quite severe damage, it looks like. So
I think because Katz come across him, didn't he? So that was the issue there.
Yeah.
So. Oh, we do get to see
for the first. Hit the wall, did he?
I don't think he hit the wall. But yeah, for the first time, we get to see the new safety car. This is the first time on Apex Racing TV we've seen it.
Actually, we saw it. We might have seen it briefly at.
Select the safety car. I don't think I can I? Oh,
we might have seen it briefly at the start of a race. One of the oval races, I think. Yeah, it's a nice looking safety car. The old rough, and it's a nice sounding safety car as well. Look at the driver. He looks very. Driver looks very cool in there, doesn't he? With his shades on.
No quicker than the old one though. Could have sped it up a little bit, you know, an extra 10 kilometers an hour here and there.
I know, you'd think he'd be putting his foot down a little bit more, wouldn't you? But what's he
Definitely,
doing?
dude.
100 Ks. Not too bad. He's going a bit wide there, though, I would say. As long as he doesn't... Do you remember the old safety car? It crashed into the wall all the time?
Yeah, well, yeah, we've seen seen some crazy, I think, from the safety car before.
Well, this one is actually a safety car and not an unsafety car like the other one was. Very nice pace car, though, I have to say, the new one. Very, very good indeed. We're going to have another lap under yellow here.
Well, do you want
Alex,
to give us a quick run through of the order before we go back to...
Yeah, he only took one lap for this to degenerate already, didn't it, tonight? So, you know, this is good. Dries Nies leads the race. He qualified 4th. Jackie Lotterman, he started 8th. He's now 2nd. Ashley Sutton's poor start leaves him 3rd. Diogo Melro in 4th with Andy Shield 5th. Michael Hall is 6th. Lee Berridge 7th. Lewis Bibby up to 8th. David Baker up to 9th. Pete Newman 10th with Stefan Hoog up 6 places to 11th. 12th is Stelian Chepelevsky with Thorsten Mattern in 13th. Stuart Atkinson is 14th, Matthew Webb 15th, Richard Gore down to 16th from 13th on the grid, Laura Bond 17th, 18th Craig McLeod-Evans, 19th for Cesare Rizzo, Mark Woodhouse in 20th, Robert Graham 21st, Adam McNally 22nd, 23rd is Kip Stevens ahead of Lorne Murray and Steve Richardson, Peter Van Gool is 26th, with Andrew Whitehead in 27th, 28th Gareth Hicklin, 29th John Watson, 30th Joel Martinson, 31st Jason Flood, Steve Heffern in 32nd, Jason Greenfield is 33rd, John Roberts 34th, Martin Johnson 35th, Jamie Ayres is 36th with Lee Barmer in 37th, Tristan Bodis 38th, Alexander Smolensky is 39th, Max Wright 40th, Scott Malcolm 41st, Roy Viverke 42nd, Nathan Davies 43rd, and retired to the pits and out, Daniel Hunt, Andreas Katz, and Michael Blake.
You know what, considering we've only lost 3 drivers there, could have been a lot worse, you know?
We've seen them there, haven't we?
Oh, we've seen some
10 or
massive
15
ones.
cars.
But actually, I think it sort of happened at the right place where the track sort of spread apart because of we had the, you know, we had the bus stop sort of there. So,
you were
wasn't too
slagging
bad.
the bus stop earlier on.
That's the reason.
It's done its job. Yeah.
That's what it's there for. Yeah, to make the track wider so we won't crash. You know.
Yeah, Katz actually did roll off to the side a bit, didn't he? And that sort of helped. If you'd have hit a barrier, say, and spun back right into the middle.
I think he got enough air as well that everybody could see him from further back, so they all knew to check up because something was crazy was going on up there. So they were like, "Oh, what's that? Is that a blimp?" No,
no, it's an Apex car. That's usually how it goes.
Well, good to know the livery looks good upside down as well. That's for sure. Spinning and double tucking and
There we go. Triple Salco. Dries Nies then. Well, it's very nice for him leading the race after qualifying 4th, and I don't think he would have expected that, but he'll take it nevertheless. And let's see what he's going to do. Is he going to make quite a quick start here on the restart, or is he going to back the pack up and wait? What do you think?
It doesn't look like he's backing it up at this point, so sometimes that's the best way. You know, the pace car will duck on in, and he can decide where he wants to go. He'll get a little bit of a jump, but not much of one. Lotterman looks like he's ready to pounce as well.
Really needs to really nail turn 1, doesn't he? That's what he needs to focus on.
Big time, really. You know, he needs to absolutely nail the exit, otherwise Jackie's going to be able to draft him up. Right, pace car's in. Here we go.
Pace car's in. Green flag is out.
Green flag.
We're racing here again at Watkins Glen. Dries Nies leads us across the line. Here comes Ashley Sutton. Is he going to go for a 2-for-1 special? Oh, Jackie Lotterman's going for it. Down the inside of Nies. Nies runs a bit wide. Here comes Sutton. 3 wide, Alex.
Not giving in, are they here? So, well, I think Ash has gone to the front a bit early. Instantaneously, Nies back up into 2nd place. He's got the best draft.
Oh my goodness me. He's going to get absolutely swamped here, Ash Sutton. There's going to be nothing he can do, you wouldn't think. Here comes Lotterman. He's through the middle. Oh, look at them all jockeying for position. It's like a race at Talladega here. Oh my! 9 cars, I think, involved in this battle. And it's Jackie Lotterman who takes the lead from Ashley Sutton, and then it's Dries Nice. Nice is trying to go up the inside of the Englishman. Oh, Sutton's wide. Trying that long line, Alex. There's a tiny bit of camber there. It just sort of shoot you off the corner as the corner name intends. But this is the one where quite difficult to overtake into this right-hander.
Yeah, very difficult corner. Not too much of a braking zone there. Everyone just, yeah, like you say, just trying to get the best run off the corner they can.
Speaking of which, here comes Dries Nice then. Oh, and Lotterman very late on the brakes. He was very late on the brakes into turn 1. Likewise here, Sutton's just trying to get any sort of overlap. It might be that he even has a go into this hairpin, but...
Oh, someone that was looking further back, I think, was Hall as well. A great
really
shot. Oh, someone's around as they rejoin. That could be interesting. Gets it spun around out of the way nicely. Though, I think that was Richardson, but that's him out of the way. Oh, who was that in the background that just lost it as well? I think it was Bibby. Yeah, Lewis Bibby. Just lost it.
Oh, he's been in the wall.
Yeah, it can happen if you go just a little bit too wide and go over the very high edge of that exit curve.
Oh, he got hit.
Oh well.
He got sideswiped a tiny bit. Oh, that's quite a bit of a sideswipe actually.
Back to the front, side by side again. We haven't got long of this race to go. That pace car really did kill the duration of this race, so just a few laps.
I think it was Lee Berridge, Alex, who ended up putting Bibby in the wall. Also in the pits is 26. That's oh come on, list. Who's 26?
Kip Stevens.
Kip Stevens. Oh, look at this at the front. Nice and Lotterman and Sutton and Melrose and Andy Shield is in there. Michael Hall, Stalin Chepelevsky, Lee Berridge, Dave Baker is at the back of this queue. On the very back of the queue is Stefan Hoog.
Hoog always there. Didn't have such a great qualifier. Got a couple of people dropping down the order. Some more contact going on out there. Craig McLeod Evans is one of them that's involved in that. So
10-car battle for the lead, Alex. What do you reckon?
Yeah, amazing. Sutton gets a very good run there as well. Nice also good on the exit. Who's that having a little look? That's Andy Shells as well.
Sutton got on the power very early out of that right-hander. Really got a fantastic run. He could keep it tight through there as well. Lotterman round the outside. He's been very impressive so far in this race. By far his best showing of the season. He outbreaks Sutton into that left-hander, which is the off-camber one you were talking about. Sutton takes a little bit of the grass.
2 minutes to go. I mean, we're not going to have enough for another lap, so this is definitely going to be the final lap. The white flag will come out very, very late, I feel, but this will be the final lap that they're heading on to.
Ah, right. You had me going there for a second. I thought we had one corner to go.
No, one more.
One more lap to go. Jackie Lotterman would have wished that it would have been one corner to go. He's got a little gap now, though. Oh!
What's going on?
Sutton, I think, for second and third.
Yeah,
Sutton
Nice
was
just
slow.
Just caught Sutton. I don't really know what happened to Sutton there. He got an absolute awful exit and he's lost a second. So Lotterman could be in the clear here.
Well, he just needs to focus now.
Michael Hall looking to try and take away fourth place as well. He's side by side with Andy out there as well. Andy got a bit of damage on the rear of his MX-5, so...
Shield's been hit up the rear, it looks like. Nice and Sutton side by side. Nice on the inside into the carousel. Pretty fearsome corner this. He holds the line well, does Dries Nice. Washes out a little bit. Sutton, I don't think he's wise if he has a go into here. I don't think it really would help him too much. Might be that he sets him up for the right-hander, Alex.
This is a great little battle out there. Oh, who was that really wide as well? Skimming the wall there.
Yeah, his driver's
I think it was
really...
Hoog. Yeah, it was Hoog there as well.
Oh, so... Lotterman's on a poor corner there. Really poor exit. So slow in the middle of the corner. He might be vulnerable to Nice here. He might have to defend the line here. Surely he has to defend the line here.
Too busy watching what was going on behind and focusing on himself. He was clear. He had a second lead. It's down to 0.3 of a second with just 2 corners left. Checkered flag has indeed come out. So,
Sutton's going for the inside on Dries Nys. Through he goes, but he's slowed the pair of them up, has he? That might just be enough for Lotterman. Chepelevsky's having a move here as well, but it's not about him. Who can take this win? Will it be Jackie Lotterman? It looks like it will, but he's really got to nail this final corner because Sutton is coming. Jackie Lotterman wins at Watkins Glen. Oh yes, what a great race.
Very short because of the safety car, but what a great race at the front it was, and little battles going on everywhere as well as they come across the finish line, even further down.
There's a big battle going on. Oh, Bodis is out. I think Max Wright's out as well, so I wonder if they've had a crash. I've had a crash together.
Who's that? That's Craig McLeod Evans out there with no bonnet on his car. Automatic. Bought in a new design.
That's obviously how they're doing in Scotland then.
Holds on to that position though. Roy Verke behind him.
Oh, there was a pile-up, Alex, on the last lap. I don't know if you can go back and find that.
Oh, who was it?
It was quite a few of them. It was... Oh. Sorry, hold on. That started quite early. So that started between Smolensky and Roberts. Smolensky quarter-panelled Roberts. I think it was sort of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, that one.
I think we're hearing the aftermath of it.
And then it descended into chaos. So have a look at that and see what you make of it.
Where's this? Already happened.
And it all kicks off behind, really.
Whereabouts is it?
S's. Lap 6.
Okay, yeah, got to go back a bit more. Just see if we can find that, and then we'll bring you the standings.
We will, although this is far more interesting than the standings.
Oh, yes! That ain't gonna work. Oof.
And then, the rest of it...
Oh, geez, everyone just having to check up. Oh, wow. Oh, dear. Nothing you can do when you're that pack coming up there and the cars are just across the track sideways, slowing down, so... Oh,
there's one car. Who's that? Martini car. I don't know who that is. Laura. Laura got about 7 spots from that last lap.
We'll take that.
Yep, you've got to. Oh dear. Right. I think everyone has finished the race. So, let's run you through the finishing order then, and then we'll go to the Wheel of Fortune. So, Jackie Lotterman takes the first win of the season for him. From 8th on the grid, excellent performance from him. He beats Ashley Sutton by 0.3 of a second. Dries Nys in 3rd, Michael Hall up 6 spots for 4th place. Andy Shield in 5th, 6th Diogo Melro. 7th is Stelin Chepelevsky with a good performance as well. Lee Berridge 8th, Stefan Hug 9th, 10th David Baker, Thorsten Matten in 11th, Richard Gore in P12, Stuart Atkinson 13th, 14th Mark Woodhouse, 15th Lorne Murray, 16th Robert Graham, 17th Cesare Rizzo, 18th Adam McNally, 19th Matthew Webb, 20th Peter Van Gogh, 21st Andrew Whitehead, Gareth Hickling 22nd, John Watson 23rd, Jamie Ayres up 19 spots to 24th, Nathan Davis 25th, John Robertson 26th with Martin Johnson in 27th, Roy Verke in 28th, Craig McLeod Evans 29th, the 30th Laura Bond. So problems for her even after that massive gain on the final lap. Steve Hefford 31st, Alex Smolensky 32nd, Kip Stevens in 33rd. Scott Malcolm was the final car on the lead lap in 34th. Cars 1 lap down, Tristan Bodis 35th, Max Wright 36th, 37th Pete Newman, 38th Lee Barmer, and 39th. And if we have a full pole position, will go to Jason Flood. And it's been quite a regular occurrence, has been the full reverse grid so far this season. Joel Martinson 40th, 41st Jason Greenfield, Lewis Bibby 42nd, Steve Richardson 43rd, and then the retirements, Daniel Hunt, well, the other retirements, Daniel Hunt, Andy Katz, and Michael Blake. Alex, I tell you, like, Adam does such a good job reading those out every week. There's 46 cars out there, and I tell you what, that's my voice done for.
Yeah, yeah, that's a tough one.
Right. So, Alex, Wheel of Fortune time then.
To the wheel, indeed.
The festive wheel. Is it the festive wheel or not this week?
Yeah, still the festive wheel.
Very good.
We're still busting out the Christmas music, but I think this will be the last week that we have the Christmas music.
It will.
So the festive wheel
Hey, that's fine though.
will remain, but we'll be back to the Wheel of Fortune afterwards. So
Winter is coming. Winter is here.
what do we expect out of this one then? I'm just going to click the button and see, I think. So,
I think,
it's a crazy spin. Where's it going? Where's it going to end up? Oh, it's going to be full. I can see it already. I don't think that's going to get by to 26. It might just do it. Oh, come on. I mean, I think you have to call that a full.
Is it full?
It's absolutely bang in the middle of 26 and full.
That's a full then.
But it points towards full, so it's a full.
That's a full. 39 cars reversed for race 2, and Jason Flood will be on pole position. I believe that's his first pole position in the BSR TC, so we look forward to seeing how he copes with that, and that will be after the break. So join us back here on Apex Racing TV for more from the iRacing MSA British Sim Racers Winter Series.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides it into 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Welcome back to Apex Racing TV for round 10 of the iRacing MSA BSR Winter Series. The Mazda MX-5s are at Watkins Glen. This is round 2 of 4. I do apologise for this slight delay in coming back, but we are back just in time for the grid. And Alex, was a very good opening race, despite the safety car.
It was. I mean, of course the race was a little bit short and we had the accident at the start, so I'm a bit gutted for Cats, of course. And of course Dan Hunter put in that awesome qualifying time to get pole. But yeah, we still had a fantastic race and massive side-by-side action pretty much the whole rest of the race. So, you know, more of the same again, please, guys. You know, just with a different group up at the front.
Well, that's it. Take you through the starting grid then very, very quickly. Jason Flood is on pole position, his first pole of his career. Lee Barmer in second, with Pete Newman third, Max Wright in P4. Tristan Bodies fifth, sixth Scott Malcolm, seventh Kip Stevens, eighth Alex Smolensky, ninth is Steve Hefford, 10th Laura Bond, 11th Craven Cloud Evans, 12th Roy Verke, 13th Martin Johnson, 14th John Roberts, 15th Nathan Davis, 16th Jamie Ayres, John Watson in 17th, Gareth Hickling 18th, 19th Andrew Whitehead, and 20th is Peter Van Gogh.
Green, green, green.
Round 10 is away. Awful start from Flood, and here comes Barmer. Flooding past him as pardon the pun there. Stop it, you. Newman into the lead. No accidents so far, I'm pleased to say. Although Flood is fighting back and he's already got past Lee Barmer. So good recovery from him up to second place. Through the S's then for the first time. Doesn't
Tactical,
look like there's any problems.
He's got the draft of Newman here as well. There's been a problem for Sutton, I think. He's stationary, back in the pits, so Ashley's out.
Sutton out already. Here comes Jason Flood.
Still part of
Flying
his
past Lee
cunning
Barmer.
little plan.
A cunning plan.
Completes that move though. Great job. Oh, he's going to have to defend it going into the chute, that's for sure. Pete Newman not giving it up late on the brakes. Oh, there's a crash behind, a big one. Scott Malcolm, I think that was. He's flipping.
Malcolm's over.
He's on his roof. Or his roll bar anyway.
Oh, dear.
Everyone is...
I can hear something else. I can hear more contact. I don't know if there is.
yeah, Mark Woodhouse involved in something as well. That was just
no.
afterwards. I think that was him trying to avoid it.
The rejoin was nearly very suspect from Woodhouse. Smirching the name, young sir.
I think Michael Blake involved in something. Jason Greenfield as well. That's just coming through the toe section. Just trying to recover now. I think those lads are done.
Cracking start for Newman though. He'll be really pleased with that. Newman then from Flood. And then Barmer. And then it's Wright. Is it? Oh, Max Wright getting very close with Kip Stevens. Stevens having a look on the inside.
Who's that off on the grass there as well? Someone. I think that was Evans again.
Evans having a bit of a nightmare.
We lost some drivers in that lap, that's for sure.
In the pits, we'll recap that in a minute's time or so. Move from Davies. Car's very wide on that runoff area. Is it beneficial to go out there, Alex, in this car?
I'm not too sure in this car. Some cars you'll gain time and some you won't. And
sorry, I've just seen side by side for second place. Jason Flood defending hard from Alex Smolensky and defending well from Smolensky, but looks like the Bulgarian's coming through here. And it could have very easily won the last Winter Series that we had in 2016, well, 2015-16. Blood round the outside. Look at that move. If he can make that stick, that'd be fantastic. He just lost momentum in the mid-corner.
Oh, crash going on further back. Just seeing that. Who was that? That was
I haven't
Jamie.
seen it. Oh, someone's in the fence.
Not too bad. Just the one car involved in the end. Yeah,
Jamie
it was
Ayres.
just Jamie Ayres. Yeah.
So in the pits then, Jason Greenfield, Ashley Sutton, Scott Malcolm, Michael Blake, Mark Woodhouse, Oh, Mike Woodhouse isn't in the pits, actually. That's a correction. Pete Newman leads by 1.5 seconds. Tell you what, he's got a good chance now because the rest of them, they're not going to get a big draft off him, Alex.
No, Smolinski's quick though, so we'll see what he can do. Just want to give a quick shout out as well because I don't know if anyone else is having these issues since the new build, but I'm having, as you will have seen right now, massive frame rate
crash.
issues.
Laura Bond. Oh no, it's not Laura Bond. It's Bibby,
Libby,
is it?
yeah, Bibby. And yeah, I just wonder if anyone knows what could be causing it, because it really is affecting our broadcast. So I do apologise for that. When we have these massive packs, it really goes crazy. We never really had an issue before. The PC's an absolute beast as well. So yeah, if you know what it is, guys, and experiencing it as well, and know if there's a simple fix, then please do post and let me know, because I want to try and get it sorted.
I think Lewis got stuck in the fence, Alex. I think that might have been his problem. I think he spun, hit the wall, possibly got lodged in the barrier. It was no good for him.
Just looking at Lee Barmer and Laura Bond side by side. Bond's got a great run. I think she's going to get Max Wright as well. Wright very slow at the top of the S's. Got the inside line.
Might have had a slowdown.
I don't think so, because
maybe not that slow.
Yeah, I think it was Max Wright who was behind. Sorry, Barmer who was behind. So
Bond's clear. Wright's going on the inside. Having a look. Oh, sideways, very sideways, round and smash.
It is going to be a big one.
Oh!
No one can see what's going on around that corner. Bring out the safety car. Oh,
dear,
God.
dear.
It's still going on out there right now. We've
Still
just lost
going.
half the field. Sorry.
Well, they took away our safety car privileges, and look what happened.
We'd have been on it straight away. Mind you, we'd have had two safety cars already by now.
We're going to round up the death toll at the end of this lap. I think after that one, that was pretty catastrophic, I must say.
Smolinski takes
crash.
The lead,
and also,
Newman.
yeah, we didn't even see that because of the mayhem going on at the back. Laura was doing a grand job four-wheel drifting through the chute, but then as so often happens, Alex, with this MX-5, it just comes around and around and around, keeps going. I mean, how would you go about saving that?
It's just really tough. I mean, you just got to work the wheel like absolute crazy, you know, and you have to resort to the 2-foot smash if you need to.
Get off the pedals altogether, maybe?
At some point you need to catch it, you know, you need to...
Let it grip again?
Yeah, exactly.
Very difficult to say, though, isn't it? We're not in the car. That's the one thing we can always say is that, you know...
Sometimes you can't, no matter what, that's the thing, you know. Sometimes
it.
it's gone, and you just got to deal with it.
I think Laura did a great job to hold the slide in the first place, but once she didn't, as Newman takes back the lead from Smolinski.
And there's some 3-wide action further back as well. Chepalewski, Lee Barmer, Dave Baker, all in the mix with that one.
Did Barmer take some damage from that melee in there, or is he just dropping back? I think he's just dropping down the order. Here comes Cheppy. Having a look on Baker. They've got John Watson behind. And a good race,
there goes Barmer.
Oh, into the
Hefford
wall.
got disqualified at the same time.
That's at the same place, of course, as that big crash on the previous lap. I will give an update on the scoring at the end of this lap, once everybody's come through.
Nathan Davis moves himself up and into 4th place by Jason Flood. Next car up the road is Kip Stevens, 0.8 of a second away. So Davis had a good race the last time by as well. Remember, he started from the pit lane in the first race and worked his way right up into around the 20s mark. So half the field he got by last race, and here he is in 4th place. So having a lot of fun out there and showing the pace. Last lap by, he was some 3/10 faster than Kip, so I get a feeling that he's going to get up to Kip pretty quickly with the draft helping him along, but he'll be 2.8 seconds back from our leaders, so I'm not sure he's going to do anything with them unless they really start battling, and I think Smolinski has got that on his mind.
Much better last few rounds for Nathan Davis. I think he got stuck in a couple of things in the last meeting, but yeah, he's doing a lot better here. Slow car on the S's. Who is that? Rolling up the hill. That's Roy Viverke. Seen that a couple of times from him in this series. Not having the best of luck, the Belgian. So just take you through the order then at the moment. On lap 4, about half distance, about 6 minutes to go, something like that. Pete Newman leads. No, he doesn't. Alex Smolinski now leads. So the position has changed just in the first couple of corners of this lap. Kip Stevens in 3rd, Nathan Davis 4th, 5th Jason Flood, and 6th is Tristan Bodis. And then it's this group of Max Wright, Craig Evans, Dave Baker, Delian Chepelevsky and Andreas Katz. That's the one to watch. 3 wide. Alex wants to shoot.
Yeah, Stelly having a little look going in there. Thinks better off it. He's got his teammate just tucked up behind him. Max Wright in there as well with his teammate too. Craig McLeod Evans.
That looks like the old time Toyota Corolla, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I really was getting myself mixed up because it doesn't look like the Automech car that we know at all. But
a bit like the Supra from the Super GT days.
Yeah, awesome.
There we go. That brings back memories here on Apex Racing TV. And if you remember that, well done. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a different YouTube channel and all sorts of things.
So if you're still with us now, then well, we're sorry. Alex Smolinski leads the way. And in all seriousness, though, Alex, he's done a grand job getting up from 8th on the grid and really chasing down Pete Newman, sticking it to him and getting out into the lead. Oh, spinner! That might have been Max Wright.
No, it was Evans again.
Oh, it was Evans. Oh, Evans, he's in the pit lane entry. If anyone wants to come in, they're in a bit of trouble.
Fortunately, they don't need to. Oh, he recovers it and he's away. But that car, well, that doesn't look like a Supra anymore.
Oh! He's still going. Credit to him.
Newman, 0.2 of a second. This battle for the lead isn't done with yet. Pete wants a little bit of this back again. He's going to get the draft and get by.
When it's
Davis up into 3rd place, but he's 3.7 seconds back, so nowhere near close enough to get a run. Kip Stevens having a look at him though as well.
We were going from the obviously in the iRacing Road Pro Series, which is live here on Saturdays on Apex Racing TV. Cheap plug. The McLaren seems to have next to no slipstream, and then these Mazdas.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
It's absolutely crazy, isn't it? But
while we're doing cheap plugs as well, let's just not remind,
let's do it, man.
not forget everyone to tune in to obviously the BSR Formula Renault 2.0 series that will be starting up on the 17th of January, I believe it is as well, the first round. So 60 Renaults going at it. We're up to about a $35,000 prize fund for that one now as well. So pretty amazing.
Yeah, very, very good indeed. And hoping for big things from that BSR Formula Renault series. Stay tuned here, because we may have something big for you. No more on that one. 60 cars, though, Alex, signed up already. I mean, gosh, all that prize fund is really attracting the drivers, though, and it's attracting some of the best talent on iRacing to boot as well. We've got likes of Pahalis Georgis from the BSR Pro Series, from the iRacing Road Pro Series, Oscar Mangan, former iRacing World Championship driver. Some very good names.
Yeah, there's a few World Championship drivers, a few pro drivers, some BSR Pro Series drivers in there as well. I'm driving.
Hey.
Baker and Katz and Chepelevsky making a move on Tristan Bodis there as well. So a bit of tag team there. I think Katz getting a little shove from Chepelevsky just to get it done. But both drivers up and through. They're going to try and hunt down Dave Baker. Hall is next up for Bottas. Bottas going to have to try and stay in the slipstream of the Apex cars if he's not going to lose another place here.
Well, by the way, you can join myself and Adam Bath for that Formula Renault series, which is going to be epic, I'm sure. Have a look at that. Is that a lapped car? I think it is, isn't it?
Last lap.
Jamie Ayres. So Katz, Chepelevsky, Hall. This. It's a good battle, this.
Yeah, Davis needs to get back by Kip as well. Kip managed to regain the final podium position.
Newman's not done on the final lap. Alex is on the inside of Smolensky. Oh! Very close. Very, very, very close indeed. He does have the inside. So let's see whether Newman can do it. Smolensky's trying to pinch towards the inside the corner. Very nicely played by Alex Smolensky. That was really nice, Alex.
Good fair driving from Pete as well. Could have gone in.
There's a Davis. Oh, Davis nearly went there. Smolensky, can he hang on? 2 corners to go.
Yeah, Newman having a look, really not close enough to be able to do anything.
Needs to nail this final corner, does Newman, if he's got any chance.
Oh, he does nail it.
Oh,
big time as well. He's around.
Himself. He's into the pit lane.
Backwards, reverse gear, Pete. Reverse gear.
Do it. You've got to. Oh dear.
He's doing
Into
it
the
indeed.
wall.
He's reversing in the pit lane.
Alex Smolensky wins. Watkins Glen. Pete Newman, does he come across?
Where is Pete? Oh no, he's had to go forwards. He's spinning it round. Oh, it's all gone pear-shaped for Pete Newman. Sorry, Pete. We're going to have to get a replay of that one as well, I think.
16th, is it? Yes, 16th place.
Let's go on board. back to the gyro. He was pushing it. He just caught the inside curb, didn't he? On that final corner. He's like, oh.
It was death or glory, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, he didn't let off the gas. And then
of
he
all
tried.
The places to end up though, that's just the worst.
He was into reverse gear really quickly, you know. But then unfortunately the damage on the car just meant that he couldn't. He was just tucked up against the wall. It was like, no, what's going on?
Now, somebody else lost it as well. Stevens, was it?
I don't think it was.
It was.
Was it? Oh.
Kip spun as well on the final corner. Did he have some contact? Oh, he dove up the inside of Davies. Didn't work. Kip's nearly spun it. That's why Davies was so long coming across the line. He lost a couple of seconds on the final lap. Jason Flood in third.
So Davis got that position in the penultimate corner, and that's where Kip, just threw it up the inside. And, yeah.
That was good stuff on the last lap, though.
You got to try, I think, at Watkins on that final corner. He just watches all those other cars come flooding by. Look at that. Great race. Why
not try it, do you know? Final lap, not to lose, really. I mean, okay, championship points to lose, but you've got to go for the victory, I think, if you can. Alex Smolensky wins the race. He wins round 10 of the season in 15 minutes and 4 seconds. Nathan Davis in second place by 5.9 seconds. Jason Flood only just third. Nearly pips Davis at the end after Davis's little clash with Stevens. Dave Baker in fourth. Stelin Chepelevsky P5. Andreas Katz 45th on the grid. He finished 6th, Alex. That's just brilliant.
Impressive.
39 spots made, only 12 seconds off the lead, which by my calculations isn't far off where you would be after lap 1 if you start at the back. So very, very good driving from Andreas Katz. Michael Hall, likewise, he made up nearly 30 spots to finish 7th. Tristan Bottas in 8th, Richard Gore 9th, 10th for Kip Stevens, 11th Max Wright, Dries Nice up 25 spots to 12th, and John Watson in 13th, 14th Matthew Webb. Stuart Atkinson 15th, 16th Pete Newman in the end. Over the line, he went forwards, he went backwards, he went forwards again, and eventually crossed the line in 16th place. Boston Mattern is 17th with Lee Berridge 18th, 19th Joel Martinson, 20th Steve Richardson, Robert Graham 21st, Adam McNally 22nd, Lon Murray 23rd, 24th, Craig McLeod-Evans. 25th, Mark Woodhouse. 26th, Daniel Hunt from the back as well. Peter Van Gool, 27th. 28th, Stefan Hoog. 29th, Diogo Melro. And 30th, John Roberts. Cars one lap down then. Cesaro Rizzo in 31st. Jamie Ayres, 32nd. He spun early on. And Lee Barmer, after running so high up, spun off as well and crashed. And he finished 33rd. So if it is a full, it will be Lee Barmer on pole position. The retirements, then a fairly long list actually, most of them coming from roughly the same incident. Roy Viverke, 3 laps down. Steve Hefford, 4 laps down with Gareth Hicklin, Andrew Whitehead, Laura Bond and Michael Blake. 5 laps down, Martin Johnson and Jackie Lotterman. And then 6 laps down, Andy Shield, Lewis Bibby and Scott Malcolm. And 7 laps down, I don't know what happened really to these two, but Ashley Sutton and Jason Greenfield.
Yeah, not too sure what happened to Ash. That was on the first lap, wasn't it? So yeah.
But if I might be able to have a little look back and see whether he did take. I don't think he took the start. Not sure, but yeah, no laps on the counter, unless he was taken out before the actual start of the race. Possible. Or he actually crossed the line on the opening lap, maybe. But anyway, regardless of that, we now have the Wheel of Fortune to go to. So Alex, if you will, let's see if we can't get another full. Why not?
Go for it. We're going to end up. I don't think we're going to get one this time. No, we're not. 25th it's going to be. So, slightly smaller one, but still fairly large.
Mark Woodhouse then, on pole position.
Oh, that's got to be rigged.
Does that count as another fix? I was going to say. Mark Woodhouse 25th. Craig McLeod-Evans then will join him on the front row. Lon Murray, and then Adam McNally, Robert Graham, Steve Richardson, Joe Matheson, and Lee Berridge are your top 8. Well, we've had half the racing tonight here at Watkins Glen. Still half to go, as Murray Walker would say. So join us again after this break for more from the iRacing MSA British Sim Racers Winter Series.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Nick Candy, what a move. Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides it into 4. Who's going to be into stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Welcome back to Apex Racing TV and round 11 of the iRacing MSA British Sim Racers Winter Series, Watkins Glen in the United States. And join once again Andrew Woodhouse and Alex Simpson. We've got very little time, my friend, before we go to the grid, but a couple of cracking races really we've had so far.
Been a great night of racing so far, I have to say. You know, it's what we wanted from this series, and again, Watkins Glen delivering a fantastic race. You know, never fails to deliver, does it? I think all the BSR events around here have been amazing.
And you know, this Mazda MX-5 is proving to be a great car, isn't it?
Drivers certainly are getting to grips with it a little bit more now, and yeah, we're seeing some really good battles out there, and
we've seen different names as well.
Yeah, and I think some of the accidents that we've seen tonight are kind of like where a driver loses it more, and then it's like can't avoid the accident rather than you know, people crashing into each other at the moment.
Yeah,
so
that's it. And a bit of netcode, I think, was partly to blame for a couple of the ones earlier on. Right, 20 seconds to go then. Mark Woodhouse on pole position, Craig McLeod-Evans is second, Lon Murray third, fourth Adam McNally, and fifth Robert Graham, sixth Steve Richardson, seventh Lee Berridge, eighth Thorsten Mattern, ninth Pete Newman, and 10th Stuart Atkinson. So just a few seconds then before we're going to go green for round 11. 45 cars on the grid here. Round 3 of the evening. The revs are rising here.
Green, green, green.
Green light is on. It's a good start from Woodhouse. I'm not sure that McLeod-Evans took the front row with him. The Woodhouse leads into turn 1. Murray in second. Third is McNally. So Woodhouse leads up the hill. Good start from him.
yeah, looks like a good clean start from everyone else further back as well. What's it going to be like
So
as
far?
we as we go up the hill though?
Yeah, it looks alright. Can't see anything. But these drivers giving a lot of respect to each other, which is good to see. So Woodhouse now under pressure then from Murray and McNally. Here comes McNally. McNally's trying to get on the inside. He's only got one car's width. Can he make it through? Just leaves enough space. Woodhouse, he left the door open. Is he going to pay for it? 3 wide. He's now in the middle. Look at... Who is that with the head of steam? I think it's Berridge. Is it Berridge?
It was
No,
Berridge.
29. It was Berridge. What closing speed he had, Alex. He just couldn't do anything with it. And he touches the back of Woodhouse.
Yeah, I think Woodhouse just got a little bit out of shape there and had to get out of it. But
Sounds familiar.
Berridge up the inside takes
Oh,
that place.
crash.
Woodhouse fighting
Crash at
back.
the chute.
Oh, yep.
Oh, it's all right. Oh, there's one in the wall at the exit as well. I think that might have been...
One of the boosted cars, I think, isn't it?
yeah, it was Roberts, was it? It was. John Roberts then.
Pete Newman
2015
out
AM
again
champion.
early. Not sure where
What's
Pete
that,
was
sorry?
involved. Pete Newman out again, I'm afraid.
Newman out. Sutton's with us this time as well. Ashley Sutton.
Oh, look at that going into the hill.
Heel of the boot. Yep.
Murray leads away then from McNally, Woodhouse, Berridge, Webb, and then Matten.
Pretty clean out there. I have to say, a couple of incidents, but drivers giving each other enough room, which I do like. Steve Richardson side by side. Oh, there's a spin. 43. Richard Gore in the wall.
Yeah, Atkinson dropping down as well. so
Atkinson's in the wall with Gore, I think.
Problems for him.
Possibly separate incidents. Didn't quite see the start
Davis
of it.
around 2. He had a good start.
Oh, that's at the final corner.
Oh, he's in the pits, so not sure what that's about.
I think a Martini car spun at the last corner as well. Which I believe... Well, I'm not sure who that was, actually. I think... Unless it was Bibby again.
Oh, look at this coming on to the Oh, no! That's going to end in disaster. Indeed it has. Up the hill.
Where?
Everyone checking up. No one can avoid anything out there.
I can hear it. But
Oh, slow down! No.
Oh, no! Well, they have now, at last.
Oh, who's that coming in there?
Oh!
Steaming through. He's all right. Everyone cleared out the way.
That was Bibby, wasn't it? That was... Bibby was flying through. I think he spun at the top of the hill.
Didn't we have that before once? Like
Rizzo.
Andrea's cat. Was it Rizzo? It was Rizzo, wasn't
Rizzo
it? Who
with
comes
the-
steaming in. It was like,
No
oh,
brakes at all.
all of a sudden, like, there's a car there. It's the poof.
Oh, it was... Dear, dear, dear. Oh, there was Cats at Monza as well. I think you're thinking of that. Yeah, there's that as well. Like, Cats like cleared everyone and then smashed right into Kip Stevens. Lord Murray's leading. Good stuff from him. He'll be very happy with that. I've not seen him at the front, I don't think. Possibly ever. I'm not sure, really. Woodhouse in second. That's good for him. Ahead of McNally again. Matthew Webb in fourth. That's a new name for us at the front.
Yep.
Thorsten, well, it was Thorsten Matten in fifth, but it's not anymore. It is
Rob
Graham.
Well.
Rob Graham doing pretty well. He's got back up the 2 positions that he lost at the start. I think everybody else is behaving themselves.
We had a bit of a request come in, Andrew. Who was the guy who comes steaming through that pack? Let's see if we can get an on board.
I think it was Bibby.
Was it Bibby? Right.
At the end? I think it was. We'll look at that, it's no problem. The guy at the very end with the Union Jack flag on the back. I think it was definitely Bibby. Go on board with him and we'll see. We'll find out.
Well, I can hear it all. Oh!
See it now.
We're not on the gyro cam. Let's get out there. Let's have another look. One more.
Good work by Bibby, actually. Got quite a lot of places out of that.
There's a lot going on as well on there. We'll bring you back to the action, but it was worth a little look back at this, I think.
He got 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 places out of it, did Lewis Bibby.
You can see smoke everywhere here. Oh, it's not as bad as we think it is, actually. But it's like, oh.
Quite a few drivers out as well. I don't know if it was that incident or a different one, but Peter Van Gool, Jackie Lotterman, Ash Sutton, Jamie Ayres, Gareth Hickling, Michael Blake, Scott Malcolm, Jason Greenfield. It must have been that incident, mustn't it?
He's just doing his Days of Thunder in action there, isn't he? You know, he has a little lift going into it, and he comes out there. He's like, "Whoa, we're through it, Harry. Let's go." I'm out of here.
Meanwhile, there's a Woodhouse at the head of the field. Mark Woodhouse is back in the lead. Go on, son. No relation, by the way, for those wondering. Still, he's doing the name proud at the moment. Doing better than I would, to be honest, and everybody knows that's true. Lord Murray. Lord Murray's trying to take the lead away from Mark, though. Here comes Murray. Oh, Murray. Yes, he did very well there. One thing I think, Alex, that people have been able to do in this MX-5, differently to that of the Here Optima, is they're able to use mid-corner speed to clear cars. Cars aren't just sailing around the outside of them. There's more grip on the inside in this MX-5. And who's that? Flying through the middle. It's Matthew Webb. He's going to take the lead. And that is a wonderful pass from him.
New name. Show him what he's all about. 5 laps to go. Well, 4 laps to go. What's the start-finish line?
I mean, what must that feeling be like, Alex? You know, 4th place a minute ago. Sides through the middle of 3 cars up into the lead. Fantastic. Brilliant work.
We started something on the chat now as well. All the Days of Thunder puns are coming out.
Oh, I've not seen it. So I'm going to have to... Oh, I'm missing out.
Ashley's there. Hit the pace car. What for?
What for? Well, the pace car isn't out this time. Oh, here we go then. Here we go. Woodhouse, Webb, Murray, McNally. Here comes Katz as well. Katz could win this race.
McNally pushing
Murray.
Murray there as well. Yeah.
Through Webb very late on the brakes into the carousel. What sort of braking will be needed into that corner, Alex, in this car?
You're going to need a fair amount. It's going to push wide through there.
Matthew Webb with a great race from him. Look at Andreas Katz, though. Here comes the former champion 2 times in the BSRTC. He wants this Winter Series as well. In 5th place, using all of his experience, the German. He's boxed in, though, now. Behind Woodhouse. And behind Lord Murray. He's not going to try it down here, is he? No, he's not. Might try it on Lord Murray. Murray opens the steering wheel, gets a nice exit. There's a bit of traffic jam going on a bit further back. It's allowing Matthew Webb to escape slowly, Alex. We've got about...
Oh, who's that?
Oh,
no!
it's Woodhouse! Woodhouse spins and chaos ensues.
Everybody
gonna
else
lie, I've
seems
heard
to
that
get
one
by,
before.
McNally unfortunately was caught up in it as well, and that was a disqualification for him. Cat's just about avoided it. He's got Kip Stevens right on his tailpipe now.
Ah, more Days of Thunder references.
That must have been...
It's a tailpipe now.
This is why we need hand gestures as well. Not just for the obvious,
Yeah.
but just so that you can just weave around in somebody's mirror. Just give them, you know, that I'm coming for you, thinker. Not to be confused with the #1 finger.
Yeah. I'm going for first, says John Cleland, if anyone remembers that. Oh yes, John, you're still second. That was another one. Lord Murray into the lead then. So much slipstream.
Straight through.
Much toe, very slipstream. Into the lead goes Lord Murray. Katz is now up into third, and there's Kip Stevens. Where did he come from? No idea. Large glass of martini, possibly. Sterling Chepalewski is in 5th place with Lee Berridge in 6th.
Yeah, Cheppy on the inside going into the chute. Oh, who's this as well? There's some Rob Graham. They're all very, very close. Yeah, Hall side by side.
At the back of that group, and so is Thorsten Matten. Steve Richardson's in there. All sorts going on in here. Still got, what, 6 minutes, something like that? Oh, we got 7 laps, haven't we? So we got 2 laps. They keep changing. Some of the race are time, some of the race are laps.
But I think they went back to laps because of what happened in the first race with the pace car. It really should cut that race short.
7 laps then. So 2
That's
to
into
go
second.
for Matthew Webb.
You're going to be able to hold on to this.
It'll be a
Baker and Smolenski side by
Look at the
side.
lap traffic. Lotterman. Oh dear.
Jackie gets Jackie needs to get out of the way as well. That car does not look good.
8 of that.
Oh!
Oh, what's he doing on the grass, Webb? Oh dear me.
That's you know, he's got full commitment there. Use
Using
all of the
all
track and a little bit more.
Oh, the cliches are out tonight, aren't they? Oh dear, dear, dear. Webb leads, Katz second, Stevens third. Oh, hello. Bin, Berridge.
And
I think
disqualified
he's
as well. Yeah.
I think he took a CQR car with him.
That was Hall. Yeah, Hall recovering.
Go Hall. Bad luck for him.
Side by side then for the lead.
Here comes Katz. Webb's got some damage. Might factor in here as well. He's going to tuck in right behind the Apex Racing UK car. Matthew Webb versus Andreas Katz. Now, even though you would say that obviously Katz seems to be the much faster driver here, if Webb is smart, if he's judicious, he can stay behind the German driver, Alex, and stay on him for when he gets the slipstream.
Throwing in big words as well now. Yeah, you're showing off.
What word was that?
Couldn't even pronounce it again. But Webb, I tell you what, with the damage, he just needs to sit there, doesn't he? He has the speed, but you know, he needs to get a good enough run. So right now, just sit tight. I think Kip slowly catching up as well. Chepalewski behind him. So I think yeah, Webb's still got an opportunity to win this one, but he's got to time it right.
This is a great race. Really enjoying this. Apex Racing TV, iRacing BSR Winter Series. Live from Watkins Glen. Andrew Woodhouse and Alex Simpson with you. Adam Batts at the football. That's why he's not here. Aston Villa against Leeds United.
We'll have to dig the scores out later and maybe do
1-1.
like a... Oh, 1-0. Ah, we
1-0
can't.
at the minute.
We can't troll him live on air then.
Ah, Villa just got a penalty. Unbelievable. Never
Right
mind.
then, here we go then.
Last lap.
Final lap. Webb's in
that
the
for
right
Andreas
position
Katz.
as far as I'm concerned. Not too far back, just 0.3 of a second. Gets a good exit out of turn 1 as well. Someone who's that going grass cutting out there as well.
That's Lord Murray.
Yeah, Murray just showing us a new line.
Obviously likes grass court as much as Andy Murray does. Here comes Webb then. Matthew Webb, great run. Has to make this stick. It's very difficult to do on a driver like Andreas Katz, but he has to use all that slipstream. He's got to be decisive if he goes for it.
Around the outside, squeezing in a little bit. He's done that, taking the speed in.
Wide line.
Is he just a little bit too wide?
Got
Katz
the
fighting
momentum.
back.
It looks good. Katz is on the outside for the shoot. Now, can he go around the outside? It'd be impressive if he can. He can carry the speed. Side by side, wheel to wheel, door to door. Look at this pack, just hunting behind as well. Stevens and Stelian Chepelevsky started 20th. Oh, now here we go. So Webb's got the run. Has he got the space? He's got to go on the inside. Katz has left half a car's length. Width, I mean. Oh, and here comes Stevens. Bosch into the side. Chepelevsky into the back of Stevens. Lapped car on the side of the track. Stevens just all over the place. He's lost it a bit. Looks like Andreas Katz is going to take it, but you cannot rule out Matthew Webb if he has a good couple of corners here. And he is doing, Alex. He's closing in. Katz a bit out of shape.
One for third, I think. Katz, I think's got this.
He will have it.
Who's going to get third? Look at this little scramble behind.
It will be Stelian Chepelevsky. Takes third place, right on the line from Kip Stevens. Steve Hefford in
who
fifth.
lost that? Just Flood as well loses it on the final corner.
Oh, same
Does a
as
Pete Newman, but
same as Newman.
but he's
Come
not going
on.
to do it in reverse. Oh, who's that battling as well? Max Wright and Michael Hall, very close across the line as well. And Flood still tries to get across the start-finish line. It's all going wrong.
I think they're still battling out there. There's a couple of. Oh, we lost John Watson.
Bahrain's pause.
What's that?
Where? No, I
Jason
think that's
Flood,
it.
has he not crossed the line?
No, his car is that badly damaged. He didn't get across at all. So,
Dear, dear.
no, I think that's it. No other real battles going on out there at all.
Oh, Robert Graham, look what's happened to him. There are all sorts of problems there, the Scotsman. I think he did cross. Did he cross the line? I think he has just crossed the line.
Still trying to get to the finish though, isn't he? I don't know there. Strange one.
Peter Van Gogh, the last man who's going to come across.
Nathan
Second
Davis
place.
after his drive-through. Don't know if he had a penalty or something there, but recovered back up the grid. But yeah, Rob Green still just car does not look good.
Look great at all.
But Katz, great result for him. And I have to say, what a great result from, great race from Matt Webb. It was a good result too, actually. But, you know, like you say, we haven't seen him before. Definitely showed what he's capable of out there. So, someone who's, not afraid to mix it with these veteran names. That's what we want to see.
Oh, that's right. You know, names are only names. And if you can beat them, then there we are. Katz was saying no fuel. I don't know if it's a fixed setup, so are they tight on fuel?
Well, he's made it round the extra lap as well, hasn't he? So
Yeah, maybe not.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if that's just that's not related to anything, but yeah, Katz winning here and asserting himself on this series. He seems to can at the minute. Right, so final results then from round 11 at Watkins Glen in the iRacing MSA British Sim Racers Touring Car Winter Series. Andreas Katz takes the win just in front of Matthew Webb, who put up a really, really good fight against the two-time champion. Stelian Chepelewski in third, with Kip Stevens, another two-time champion, in fourth. Steve Hefford, 29 places gained. He retired from the Kia Optima, of course, but showing great form in the MX-5 for a top 5 finish. Lord Murray in 6th, with Alex Smolenski in 7th. Dave Baker 8th. 9th, Steve Richardson. 10th, Tristan Bodis. 11th is Cesare Rizzo. 12th, Andy Whitehead. 13th, Andy Shield. 14th, Dan Hunt. With 15th being Michael Hall. 16th, Max Wright. 17th, Austin Mattern. 18th, Roy Viveke. Richard Gore in 19th. Lee Barmer 20th. Mark Woodhouse 21st after starting on pole. Nathan Davis 22nd. Stefan Hughes had a quiet meeting down in 23rd place. Diogo Melro 24th. Likewise for him, actually. Martin Johnson 25th. 26th, Laura Bond. 27th was John Roberts. 28th, Craig McLeod Evans. And Peter Van Gool 29th. Cars one lap down, Jason Flood, John Watson and Robert Graham. So if we have a full, it will be Robert Graham. And then the retirements: Lee Berridge, Jackie Lotterman, Adam McNally, Lewis Bibby, Ashley Sutton, Jamie Ayres, Gareth Hicklin, Michael Blake, Scott Malcolm, Jason Greenfield, Stuart Atkinson, Pete Newman and Dries Neese.
Yeah, a lot of retirements in that one.
Yeah, loads.
But still a fantastic race once again.
Brilliant race. And we're really seeing a pattern of that here. And I know the track lends itself to exciting action, and there's a lot of, very good, slipstreaming and things like that. But really, generally, Alex, the racing's been very clean.
Like I say, most of what we've seen out there has been a result of maybe someone just losing it a little bit and then it causing a chain reaction rather than absolutely all hell breaking loose. So
it helps. It always helps that hell doesn't break loose, doesn't it?
Yeah, just want to bring a correction in as well. Of course, it's not fixed setup, so just getting confirmation from the admins that it is open setup. So could have been
okay.
Could have been a fuel issue there for someone having to save or whatnot. So
it makes sense. But if Katz did the whole slowing down lap as well,
yeah,
maybe someone else didn't have any fuel, so maybe that was what he was referring to. But maybe we'll hear from him. We might possibly hear from him later on. Right. Alex, if you could, let's see who's going to be on pole position for race 3. We've had a full, and we've had 25th. So what's the wheel going to provide us with this time?
Yeah, where's it going to go? Who is going to get the final pole position of the night?
Who has you rigged it for this time?
Oh, will it make full? I think it's going to stay on 25th. Indeed it does. Back to 25th.
25th again, Martin Johnson. So he's going to go on to pole position, and we'll see how he can do right after the break here on Apex Racing TV when we see the final round of the evening from Watkins Glen in the iRacing BSR Winter Series.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides it into 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Welcome back, everybody, to Apex Racing TV. It's the final round of the evening in the iRacing MSA British Sim Racers Winter Series at the Watkins Glen International Circuit in the United States. Andrew Woodhouse and Alex Simpson with you, and we've got 30 seconds before the start. So, Alex, I'll bring you in just a moment, mate. We'll run down the top of the grid at least. Martin Johnson on pole position via the spin of the wheel. Second time tonight, it was 25th. Diogo Melro in second. Stefan Hoog is third. Fourth, Nathan Davies. Fifth for Mark Woodhouse. Sixth, Lee Barman. Seventh, Richard Gore. Eighth, Roy Verke. Ninth, Thorsten Martin. 10th, Max Wright. 11th, Michael Hall. Dan Hunt in 12th. Andy Shield 13th. Andrew White in 14th. And Cesare Rizzo in 15th. Green light is on a little bit early. Caught me out again. Not a surprise. Martin Johnson. What starts he made? Good one is the answer. Very good one for CQR. He's away. And it's Stefan Hoog, Nathan Davies, Diogo Melro. Let's see if everybody else makes it through. Everybody is pointing in the correct direction so far. Always a relief, but will it stay that way up the hill through the S's section? I think it will, and I think, Alex, and I think I can now say it. Oh, no, I can't. There's a crash. Oh, no. The crash, and it's Peter Van Gogh, and he's over. Robert Graham's involved as well, and also Jason Flood. Oh dear me, I thought I was about to say lessons have been learned, Alex, from previous years.
Yeah, you've got to wait until they get right on the top of that hill and down that straight, and even then you're not safe. As we saw in the first round.
Didn't do it. Johnson under pressure from Davies. Also under more pressure from Stefan Hoog. Swiss driver up the inside. It's good mid-corner speed. Oh, and here comes Nathan Davies. Which way does Stefan Hoog defend? The answer is neither. You can't defend either side.
They're in contact a bit further back. They're all still going as far as I can tell. Michael Blake may be out.
What would you do, Alex? Let on the brakes up. Oh, would you do what Stefan Hoog did? I think he got crowded a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a good exit
choice.
though. Still in a good position to get second. I think he knew that Davis had him covered there around the outside as they come back onto the cup circuit.
Johnson.
I was lucky there. Very nearly put into the wall. Who else is popping up in the scenes there?
Contact with Becca Johnson's car there. Davies twitching around. The one thing with Nathan Davies in this car is he looks like he's pretty quick in it, but he also looks like he could go at any minute.
Lost a few drivers in that lap. We'll wait for the timing screen just to settle itself down, and then we'll give you a rundown exactly who is out. But moves going into turn one. Look at how wide some of these guys are. We'll manage to get
probably
back
getting
onto
off track for that, won't they?
I think as long as you don't hit the grass, you're all
right.
They
did though. I think a few of them were on the grass. Mark Woodhouse has made good progress. He's up to third. Look at speaking of on the grass. This is going to end in tears.
Just all of a sudden look like we're coming together. Richard Gore
this
getting a
lot
run.
might all end up in a heat, mate. I'm telling you. I've seen it before. You know when a pack's going to be clean. And this one, I'm not sure. Rewind into the carousel. There's the contact. Just like that. Woodhouse into Daniel Hunt. And who was that who got the wrong end of that crash? Michael Hall. They're over and they're still going. They're still crashing through the carousel. Drivers just not lifting. That serves you right for not lifting. I think that was Lotterman, was it? What can you say, mate? Oh, the car's still there.
He's just about got out of that.
Oh my God. Well.
Yeah, like you could say, they just didn't look like they were going to give each other enough room, did they? And as soon as it got down to the carousel, 3 into 1 didn't go.
Into turn one, into the boot section, and that's why Stefan Hoog had to get out of it on the first lap. And you could just see that something was going to happen. It did. Not what we want to happen, but for once, I'm not really that glad that I was right, because that was a great battle. But oh, and here we go again. Somebody's in the wall. It's a club. It's a CQR car. It's Michael Hall. He's round. Oh dear.
One car involved in that though. It's
Michael
recovered
Hall's-
pretty well.
Michael Hall was round, his tyres are now square. And he'll be sick of this, I reckon. Now,
Melrose had a good lap there because Davis was 1.1 second clear when they crossed the line last time. So even though all that battling was going on, still managed to
look at
hunt
that
him
car.
down. Hoog as well, right there. We know how quick Hoog is. He'll have a good opportunity of winning this one.
is that Andreas
We haven't
Katz's
seen-
car that was
Yeah,
destroyed
Katz is
on the side of the road?
really badly damaged. So
Something's happened to. Something happened to Richard Gore as well. Oh no, it
Gore's
wasn't.
still in fourth.
He just looked like he was going slowly up the hill. Oh, 3 wide. Hoog, Melrose, Davies. See if they can do it a bit better this time. They can. For now, Davies hugs the inside. Melrose giving a bit more of a wide berth. Oh, barely cleared him. And down the inside goes Davies. There's got to be a bit of contact here, a bit of net code, I think. That did for Diogo Melrose, 2 times the Club Series champion.
Good battle going on in the background. We'll stay with this one though, as Gore now
Oh,
tries to.
sideways Melrose into the side of Gore.
I think Gore saw him coming, just give him a little bit of room, got out of it. What's going on behind for Verke? Side by side, I think. Got Baker, Hefford, Rizzo. Nothing separating those guys as well, and a bit of another battle going on further back on that as well. So yeah, great racing out here so far. Lots of little packs, just those few accidents, just spread apart the main grouping.
Just showed that we had. There's all sorts going on out there, mate. Sorry. Just shows what a good field we've got. In that someone like Diogo Melrose is barely featured anywhere near the front tonight. But yeah, he's obviously got good pace. He's obviously trying to stretch this field out a little bit. It's Stefan Hoog doing the leading at the moment.
They lost some drivers though: Johnson, Hunt, Chepelewski, Katz, Bibby, Lotterman, Whitehead, Webb, Watson, Berridge, Sutton, and Hickling. So
All of them gone. Poof.
31st down to 42nd out.
Oh, dear me. Or with just a little bit of impatience on the first lap, and you know we get tired of saying what do we do on the first lap is that you don't crash, you don't get a slowdown. That's pretty much the 2 golden rules. And here comes Nathan Davies though for the lead on Stefan Hoog. That was easy. He's already cleared him, I think. There he has, yep.
Yeah, straight through. Hoogie even has enough time to duck back in the slipstream.
might
Maybe
be
a
able to
second
this
little
work.
attack. Gets alongside enough
Davis
to be able
trying.
to put his car up the inside. Davis has to leave the room.
Trying to pinch him a bit, Alex, and
Who can
oh,
hold
has
on
it
to
worked?
Oh, Davis
Just
will throw
about.
it in here, surely. Does indeed.
It's not very easy to stay alongside through the chute. Really isn't.
Now, all of the camber is on the inside of the corner there, so the driver on the inside really has the advantage, just has to
That's a move,
commit
Alex,
to it.
that would have been fine in the Kia Optima, wouldn't it? You would have been able to make that.
Yeah, no problem.
But this Mazda is, a very, very good racing car. It's a different racing car. You have to approach it
All that's to
slightly-
go already.
a different way. Through is Davies again. He has to defend the inside. Hoog trying to make a move. These 4, surprisingly, Alex, even though they're battling away, changing positions, they are increasing their advantage. Oh, that's very close for Hoog. Hoog is right behind Davies. Now, if we go on board with Hoog, will he be able to see anything for the car of Davies? What can you get from the
Oh, much better exit. Poor exit for Davis. So poor, actually, that Hoog had to get out of it just at fraction. Otherwise,
Gore up to
it
third
would have
as
hit
well.
him.
Very close over the line, just 1/100th of a second. Now Richard Gore is drawing alongside his Apex teammate Nathan Davies. Davies hold on up the S's. Oh, he wasn't sure whether Gore was there. And here comes Melrose.
Yeah, 2 teammates giving each other room there. Just opened the door for Melrose. Melrose's going to have the best of the run. I think Davis will just try and stay in that slipstream the best he can. That might just keep him in second place. Got enough of a run to maybe even pull out around the outside of the carousel. Is he going to pull this off?
Melrose can't hold it. Can Davies hold it? Oh, you can see the rear wheel doesn't have a lot of grip through the carousel.
Good though.
The car just lurches slightly. Very close to disaster when it catching the grass there. As Davies just ahead of Hoog, he just cuts him off at the last minute.
That's
very good driving.
Both of them there actually as well, because Hoog really give it everything to try and hold it around the outside so that he just had his nose alongside, but Davis carried enough speed, was able to shut the door on the exit. All four of them going back at it.
Using that concrete patch as well on the track in the middle of that corner just to pull yourself round. Davies still leading. There'll be 2 laps to go when they come through this time. Still about 30 seconds until they do that, because we've still got the left-hander here.
The 2 separate packs, and they are being closed down now. Half a second was closed, so it's not enough. 3 laps to go. The group in behind, best they're going to get, I think, unless there's an accident involved in this front 4. It's going to be the battle for 5th, and Andy Shell's having some connection issues there as well. That'll slow the pack up a little bit more.
This is a good battle here between
Davis really struggles, doesn't he, off of that final corner, and once again Hoog up the inside going into turn 1. Oh, he's defending hard.
He barely had enough, but why did he move back over to the racing line? You're not really supposed to do that.
Like mistake for Melrose as well. That's going to open the door back for Gore. Gore back into 3rd place. He'll have the momentum going up the hill as well. Just try and close in on Hoog. Hoog, surely this is his best opportunity to get round the outside. Davis to the middle of the circuit.
So what Stefan Hoog can do then, the Swiss Superman on the back straight. They are beginning to slow each other up now, Alex. 4 seconds is the gap now. Couldn't make a difference before the end of this race, but you just never know. Hoog versus Davies versus Gore versus Melrose.
If that's all they're doing, sort of overtaking each other on the straight, the second group are not going to get there.
They're battling as well, though. Shield, Baker. Oh, in fact, they're definitely battling Rizzo and Viveke. And Matten. Oh, Matten's in the wall. Carries on.
Going to have a bit of damage. Going to struggle to hold on to that group, I think, now.
Only lost 1 position.
Gore tucked right up behind his teammate right now. They tripped over each other earlier on. Won't want to do it again. Hoog has won so many races already this season. Wow, won some races, not so many.
A couple of races. Oh,
yeah.
Melrose almost lost it.
Shows he's definitely got the pace to hold on here. Just whether he's timed it right. He's going to lead going into the back straight.
He needs to nail these final 2 corners, but even then you feel that it might not be enough for him. Stefan Hoog has won so many races in his career in the BSRTC. But even this is going to be a test for him.
Davis with a better exit out of that final corner. Doesn't get it wrong this time. He needed that just 3/10 of a second behind Hoog. That gap comes down as they come into turn 1. Melrose just a little bit too far behind, you think. These 3 are just going to close up together. Ah, great corner for Gore as well. We could be going 3 wide this time.
Melrose pushing hard to try to bridge the gap, but he can't do it. So here we go. Richard Gore, Nathan Davis, Stefan Hoog. Got to be careful. Do not cause a netcode incident. Do not cause a crash. Here we go. We're going to go 3 wide for the lead on the final lap at Watkins Glen. Who's going to do it? Hoog picks up the draft once more. Davies throws it into the carousel. Can he keep it tight? Oh, just about brilliant. Great driving from Davies. Hoog's going to go around the outside of the shoe. It's very difficult to do it, but if he keeps it tight enough, and he just about does. Hoog's been forced wide. If Hoog's on the grass, and it looks like Gore might be able to get through here as well. Oh, Gore's gone wide. Oh, Hoog, I think he hit him. Might have been who's disqualified, I think.
Oh,
He might have been disqualified on the
Yeah,
final
he
lap.
was.
Here comes Diogo Melro.
such a shame. That was turning out. That was going to be a great little battle all the way to the end.
Still could be. Still got 3 or 4 corners to go.
Giles and Baker are side by side as well, coming through onto the through the hill corner. Baker just about comes out on top of that one. Switch back to the lead. I think Melrose got the likely opportunity to get up and into second place.
Going to be
Gore's not gonna
Davies
get
though.
there.
Oh, Melro!
Oh, he's
Melro's
lost
gone.
it.
He's spun. Just like Pete Newman in the first race. He's spun. He's over and out of the podium places. But here comes Nathan Davies. Takes the win and crashes.
Oh,
Melro
dear.
losing places hand over fist at the end, and who comes through to take the podium finish? David Baker. What a great race. Fantastic.
Been a great meeting.
All sorts
round.
going on there.
They were still on his roof, celebrating in style.
Why not? Upside down, inside out, living the vida loca. Nothing. Nathan Davies never does things by halves, does he? And not this time. I think they've all come across now, actually. It's just Robert Graham. Finishes in 27th place. So the final results of the evening then go like this. Nathan Davies takes the win. I believe that's his first win of the season, from Richard Gore in second, David Baker in third. Andy Shield was a very well-deserved fourth, ahead of Cesare Rizzo. Nice top 5 for him. Right, the scene of his probably not his finest hour. Well, this is a very fine hour for him indeed. Rover Verke in 6th place, Max Wright 7th, Thorsten Martin in 8th, Michael Hall 9th, and then Kip Stevens in 10th. Mark Woodhouse was 11th, ahead of Tristan Boris, Diogo Melro 13th, Steve Richardson 14th, Lee Barmer 15th, 16th Jamie Ayres, 17th Michael Blake, 18th Laura Bond, 19th Stuart Atkinson, Adam McNally in 20th with Scott Malcolm in 21st, Alex Smolensky sort of anonymous in that race, 22nd, Jason Flood 23rd, Lon Murray 24th, 25th John Roberts, 26th Peter Van Gool, 27th, and the last car on the lead lap was Robert Graham. Stefan Hoog could have won the race, disqualified with a lap to go, 28th place. He will score some points, I believe. Sure about
no,
that,
you
not
won't. You don't
100%
score
sure.
if you're disqualified, do you?
Don't score if you're disqualified, okay. Excuse me, voice is going. Craig McLeod Evans 29th, Steve Hefford 30th, 31st Daniel Hunt, then Stelian Chepelevsky, Martin Johnson, Jackie Lotterman, Lewis Bibby, Andrew Whitehead, Andreas Katz, Matthew Webb, John Watson, Ashley Sutton, Gareth Hicklin, and Lee Berridge. Hey, it's been a pleasure. That's awesome.
It's been a great meeting. Do you want to have a word with anyone before?
Is there anybody around?
Nathan's up there. Should we see if we can try and drag him? I don't think we spoke to Nathan before.
Yeah, why
have
not?
we?
Aye.
See if he's. This will be a surprise. We'll drag him down.
Thanks.
Hey, just you're welcome. Nathan, welcome to the commentary box. Sorry for just dragging you down here. We had to get you in. Celebrated that race win in style, as we expect. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a great evening, to be fair.
You seem like you're having a lot of fun out there in the MX-5. How does it vary to the Kia?
It's so much more fun. I mean, you have to be a lot more careful in it, which doesn't help me, obviously.
Well, I'm glad you said it and not us.
But I don't know. I'm kind of got this like delicate touch with this car, and it seems to be paying dividends. I mean, the tyres really go off quite hard on this car, even in a 15-minute race. So if you can drive it very carefully, it pays dividends in the last couple of laps. You know.
I think one of the things that we've enjoyed about watching the first 3 rounds of this series is that, you know, we've seen a lot of different names at the front, but also some drivers have really, really clicked with the car, as yourself. I mean, you had a bit of a shocking... Am I right that you had a bit of a shocking first few races in the series, and then the last few have really been really excellent for you?
Yeah, this season hasn't been exactly brilliant. So I got in the very first race. I did really well. I think I got a podium, and then the other 3 races I didn't finish a single one of them, so that wasn't good. And then I got a 7th and an 8th in the second round, which is pretty good going. But of course, 2 DNFs again, and it really kills your championship, to not finish. So I came in with a different mentality tonight to try and finish all 4, and I managed to do that, so that's good.
Let's just talk about obviously the race meeting tonight, because you obviously had to start, I guess, from pit lane on the first race?
So I started from the pit lane, after some misdemeanors from the previous race. And
but a good race, I mean, up and into the 20th something place, I can't remember.
Obviously, I hit the jackpot for the first race, of course, because the safety car gets called, so that was very, very lucky. So I managed to make my way up to 25th from 40-something within 3 laps, I think I had, so that wasn't too bad. And then that got me onto 15th on the grid for the second race. And I think I managed to pull second off there. And then in the third race I had a massive bout of bad luck with the connection. As I loaded in, the connection dropped on me, and the car bounced as it came back in, and it set off the start kind of jump start detector. So I had to do a pit kind of stop, drive through on my very first lap of that race. So I managed to get back up to like 22nd or something in that race somehow. I have no idea.
There was a pile up or two.
Yeah.
So that would have helped.
It's such a hilariously fun car to make your way through the pack in. It's so hilarious. There's just crashes everywhere in front of you, and it's just hilarious fun just trying to dodge everything. And there's such a skill and an art in that itself. You can drive as fast as you want, but if you're able to spot where something's going to go wrong, it's just such a plus to your to your skills. Yeah.
Definitely, if you get the crystal ball out, it definitely does help in this car if you know what's going to happen. But mate, I'll tell you what, that's a few good races in a row now, putting it together nicely. I mean, is it good practice for the Kia, or is it just, can you not really transfer it over?
I think any racing is always help. I mean, the more laps you do, the better you're going to be in terms of racecraft, certainly. And I mean, these are such intense races, all 4 of them, that it builds your racecraft so very quickly.
I think that's probably why. I mean, is that in your opinion, is that why we had, by and large, a lot cleaner starts this week than we had in previous Watkins meetings?
I'm not sure what it was really. I mean, we got that one safety car, didn't we? But the rest of the races, from my perspective anyway, were reasonably clean. There was this guy called Kip Stevens. Don't know if you've heard of him.
I might have.
Yeah, he had a go on the last lap.
I saw that.
Last corner, last lap.
We got that on the. I think we got that on this, didn't we?
I think I'm gonna have to have words with him.
Get him fired.
Get the protests in. Send him in.
The old protest form. That's it. Nathan, mate, it's good to talk to you. I don't think we've had you in the commentary box before, but hopefully it won't be the last time.
Yeah, no, I've enjoyed it. It's been good.
And thanks for joining us. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to before you leave us?
No, it's fine, mate.
Not even to us. Get him out.
Yeah, I have to say, I've been involved with Apex Racing for the last few months, and it's really helped me tremendously. So, just a shout out to Alex and Apex.
That was the right answer. Well done. and you win for next week a rigged reverse grid wheel.
That sounds nice.
We do that well, yeah.
I love the wheel concept, by the way.
The wheel's great. The wheel's great.
Okay, cheers. See you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. See you again. Anyone else you want a quick word with them, mate, before we call it a night and wrap it up?
Have a quick look.
Who else we got? Who else has had a bit of an eventful meeting? I really wish Hoog was on here, actually. It would have been good to have had a chat with him, but not around.
I think he is. Well, to be fair, we're nearly 10:30, aren't we? So
yeah, okay.
I reckon I reckon we'll call it a night. But you know what? I've really enjoyed the meeting tonight. Alex, what do you take away from the night's racing at Watkins Glen?
Just what to expect. I think come the first round of the Renault series.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, 60 cars there. That might be squeaky bum time all round. But hey, if it's as good as that, then we'll be really happy indeed. So from all of us here at Apex Racing TV, as usual, thank you for watching. I've been Andrew. This is the final one of 2016, isn't it?
It is this time, yeah.
We thought it was
called
last
it last
week.
time, but
We cocked that up slightly, but
there's no more Thursdays. You're all right, mate. We can say it this time. Although there is a Sunday, or is that going to be the first?
that'll be the first.
That's the first, yeah. So yeah.
It's the first. So we will see you on the 1st of January 2017 from all of us here at Apex Racing TV, from Andrew Woodhouse, from Alex Simpson, from Adam Bath at the football. We'll see you next week.